How much profit do you think farmers make? I can't speak to how much farmers make, but I can tell you how much we made over the last few years. In 2023, we had a gross income of $1.83 million on our farm. Now, of that gross, $72,000 of that was profit. That doesn't necessarily mean that $72,000 goes in my pocket and me and my wife can go take a nice fancy vacation. The vast majority of that $72,000 remained in the business to invest in the next year, whether it's purchasing seed, chemicals, and fertilizer for the next year or making needed investments in equipment. In 2024, our gross income dropped to $1.65 million. And of that, there was no profit. In fact, we actually wound up losing $300,000 worth of profit. And that was even after the government subsidies that we received. Now, why do we have such a decrease in gross revenue last year? Well, right here is an ear of corn that we harvested last year. That's not a very impressive ear of corn. Our yields were devastated by long extreme drought, and we had lower yields across the board. Even though we had depressed commodity prices and lower yields, our input costs, the cost we pay for our seeds, our fertilizer, and our chemicals, were actually up due to inflation. Now, looking at 2025, we're still dealing with what's projected to be lower commodity prices and relatively high input prices. But if we can return to more of a normal year, if we avoid the drought, we're set to gross hopefully $1.51 million. And through extreme cost-cutting measures that we've taken this winter, hopefully at the end of the year, we will net about $36,000 worth of profit.